Hi there, welcome to Ananda Healing Arts. My name is Nomi and I am doing a reading today for Libra for the new moon in Aquarius. It's happening this week. I think it's the 20th or the 21st of this month, and this will be happening in your fifth house, Libra, definitely if you're a Libran ascendant. Now, just to say, I'll be reading for sun signs, moon signs, rising signs, and Venus signs, and bearing in mind that the astrology I'm going to talk about will be the most applicable to Libran rising. However, the other placements, this tone should be coming through as well. So Libra, what's going on? If it's the fifth house, what are we focusing on? Well, we're focusing more on our joy, our creativity, taking chances in love. So it's all about committing to something that you love, and it's also getting down to becoming very serious about what your commitments are when it comes to the heart, because fifth house can really be about our romantic relationships, children, the people that really sit tight to our heartstrings. So it could be a series of changes that are coming up for you at the moment here, Libra. Like, look, don't be surprised if other people might feel a little bit off-put, or there may be some resistance there with some of the themes or things that you're wanting to actually shift and change into right now. The commitments that will be coming up are going to be very personal to you, of course. But obviously this will be changes at home and, potentially even revamping or, getting a kickstart on some fresh energy in your current relationships as well. Bear in mind it is a very fluxy energy, and it is a new moon. Being that it is in your complementary sign of air in Aquarius, I'm thinking this is more of a positive change than anything stark, negative, or feeling out of sorts at the moment here. Be prepared that there could be some windfalls as well. So things like money could come through, or just, auspicious chances like networking into your life at the moment here. So I'll be very interested to see what the cards have to say, and I'm using the Chris Ann Lightseers Tarot at the moment, one of my favorite decks, and I'm sure you've seen this if you're not new to tarot and been watching it on YouTube. If you are, I hope you enjoy, and please only take what resonates and leave the rest. All right, Libra, let's see what we've got for you guys for this new moon in Aquarius. Ten of Swords coming through for you guys. Wow. So the Ten of Swords really represents truth. It's an opportunity to really allow what's been rising underneath to come to the surface. We were touching upon commitments and changes into our relationships. So this could be really a moment of letting people know the truth of how you've been impacted recently without actually vocalizing any of your issues or things that have been coming up. How are we going to make those changes? Like, often the Ten of Swords is like, okay, we need to deal with reality. We need to deal with what has been, coming up in frustration for us, allowing us to really give ourselves the chance to move in a fresher direction. The Ten of Swords representing a harsh truth, but there's a new dawn available to you. You can see here with the sunrise. So I think this really bodes to the idea of being brave in your communication at the moment, allowing what has been coming up to be seen by your partners or being seen by yourself at the moment, a recommitment to your own, some new ways of relating. This can definitely mean some new tools in the tool belt, especially around communication and relationships as well, which could be interesting. Bear in mind that this could be to do with your children as well. So it could be listening to your child come through and talk to you about some very difficult themes or difficult situations where they're asking you to soothe, balm, or come to a conclusion for them as well. But only take what resonates here, Libra. Second card to come out for you guys is the King of Swords, double sword energy. I guess that air is definitely becoming a theme right now for you guys. This is about being very directive. I find the King of Swords to be quite cutthroat, logical, and reasonable in the situation. It's real boss energy. It's asking you to take that stance of being in your strength, being in your power at the moment here, Libra. It says we can't mince words. We've got to be directive. We've got to tell it how it is, because at the end of the day, being wishy-washy, not providing the full information could definitely be to the detriment at the moment. Again, Aquarius is asking you to be honest, be truthful. Think about what it is that you're really trying to aim at and be very decisive here, because the King of Swords can definitely feel like, other people might not necessarily understand why it has to be said, but you do. As I said, you're recommitting to yourself and what feels great for you. He's looking straight at the Ten of Swords as well, so it's like you're being very diplomatic and quite strong with how you respond to this new information here. Interesting. Another swords energy coming up. Can't make that up for you, Libra. Four of Swords. So this is a meditative card. So this is about healing your heart. You can see here with the string coming through with the heart. It's about taking a little bit of a break after this has all come to peace, letting the dust settle, allowing yourself to like give yourself a bit of a reprieve. Maybe you've been dealing with a difficult situation for some time now. Now that this has been addressed, we need to kind of take a little bit of comfort in some time out. You know, give yourself into nature, allow yourself to really breathe, marinate, and let these changes sort of sit for you here, Libra, which is really beautiful. So that's an interesting energy for you guys. Let's see what else we've got coming through for our Librans, please. Oh, the Knight of Cups. Okay. So here we go. We've got this theme. I mean, if this is an ending or something where you're finishing up a relationship or needing to curtail something here, we do have an offering coming through here with the Knight of Cups. This is a energy of, you know, romance, of somebody coming to you and trying to woo you, beautiful, sweet, nothing thoughts, and also somebody who's putting their heart on their sleeve here. So I think whatever is coming up from this Ten of Swords, it's like it's being adjusted so we can get you into a more happy feeling place. Again, recommitting to something that feels yummy, joyful, creative, you know. And the Knight of Cups is definitely a knight of taking chances. You know, he's going to put his heart on his sleeve, put himself out there, be vulnerable, be in a position to let the people that he really does care about see who he is from an emotional standpoint. So it's interesting with this because, again, you've gone from something that's quite logical to something that's quite romantic and sweet. So that's an amazing energy. Maybe that Ten of Swords for you guys is actually just realizing that, you know, something has really ended, and to come to peace with that and not to ruminate over whether or not you need to be doing anything else. So let's have a look and see what we've got here. We've got the Nine of Swords, which is really beautiful. So, sorry, the Nine of Wands, pardon me. The Nine of Wands really represents not giving up on a situation. You've worked really, really hard, tirelessly for some of you. You've really been persevering in this situation. If it's to do with relationships here, it's like not giving up on a loved one or not giving up to your higher calling towards relating with other people. And also that this person or this situation with the Knight of Cups is like giving you fodder for the growth, giving you fodder for the next opportunity here to recommit, to be in a position at the moment of like, okay, right, now I know what I'm aiming at, I'm going to go for that. I'm going to forward my energy towards that, because the Nine of Wands is like, don't give up, Libra. There's so much still available for you here. What's the underlying energy? Beautiful. Okay, so we've got the Three of Cups coming up underneath here, soulmate energy. We've got the Death card, transformation, and the Seven of Pentacles, which is all to do with patience and growth. So it really does bode to the idea that we're looking for people who are on our page here, Libra. We don't want to be dealing with anybody that you have to like explain yourself 14 times and they still don't get it. The idea is to really nip that in the bud and realize where people are coming from and accept people for who they are. Be diplomatic. Understand that you may need to retreat. Give yourself over to an opportunity of healing from the old past cycle or the thing that you've been walking towards here. Knight of Cups saying we've got an opportunity here of letting things feel more romantic, more beautiful, creative, that sort of thing. And the Nine of Wands is saying, look, let's not give up on love, let's not give up on our bigger picture, let's not give up on our connections here. The Three of Cups says, look, you're getting pushed in the direction of people that are going to provide you that sense of familiarity, that sense of like comfort, of feeling at home. I get this sensation of like warmth with the Three of Cups. But if you haven't been feeling that recently, and especially when I see the Ten of Swords, like what needs to die, what needs to transform here? There's a rebirth available for you here, Libra. This is scorpionic energy. So it's like once you get to the point of being brave to talk about this situation, we've got a reignition of this beautiful commitment. We've got a moment here where we've got some new seeds being sown as well, just to provide you some greater knowledge, wisdom, also just greater comforts, that sort of thing. So I really do get that sensation that you're going through a massive overhaul or a shift here. Definitely for the positive. I'm not saying necessarily that this Ten of Swords has to be a negative thing, but it is ultimately having to say your truth. So I'm wishing my Librans a lot of peace and love and strength coming up on this new moon. Enjoy this Aquarius energy and enjoy that rebirth of your relationships. Thanks.